on, Chris. This is Miller Place. We're doing the Sutton United Challenge. We're in the Premier League. We're coming up towards the end of the season. We got knocked out by Paris in the Champions League. We're not too bothered by that, but it's all important to qualify for the Champions League, to bring in the extra money, bring in the better players, so we can go for our goal, which is to win the Premier League. So we'll see how we get on. Oh, and we're going to try and relegate Man United. But before all that, the news is we have actually qualified for the Champions League next year. Liverpool beat Newcastle. That meant they jumped above us, but also meant that nobody else could catch us. So there we go. Guaranteed Champions League football again next year. And as I said, we're going to relegate Man United. They're already relegated. It doesn't really matter. So that's that. We have been doing some business on the transfer-wise. Garrido is a Ecuadorian goalkeeper. He is 18. Sorry, Colombian goalkeeper. He's 18, 6'5". He's joining us in June. Pablo Benitez is an 18-year-old Argentinian. He is a 6-footer, and he's joining us also in June. Then we have Serge Vidal, who is our French left-sided player, and he's joining us in 10th of June as well. We also then signed Elliot Lennert, an 18-year-old left winger, who is also joining us on the 10th of June. And to complete our signings, we also brought in Urkel OK. If only it had been Lenny, eh? We'll call him Lenny. So Lenny OK. Are you okay, Lenny? He's coming in, joining for his minimum release fee, also 22 million. He's also 18. So a bunch of wonder kids, all 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 of the 6 foreign under 21 players we can sign, and they're all joining on the 10th of June. So we've certainly put a fair amount of thought into getting these 18-year-olds so they all get trained at clubs. So it's not ideal. I did say we wanted an experienced striker. We got Lenny, but we've also brought in other youngsters that are just going to hopefully improve us. I'm quite excited by Elliot Lennert. He was quite high up in the next gen. Let's see if the next gen is still around. NXGN. No, it's not. We should be able to NXGN here though. And William Cabrera came first, followed by Mitsuzuki Kobayashi, also from us. So, and I've been looking at this guy as well, but I haven't bought him. So, for the second year running, Sutton have won the next gen. So, all very good there. And we can't do last year. Can we click on that one? Oh, we can. It's simple as that, look. So, we only had the one player there last year. This year we have 2, 1 and 2. So, all very good. And fingers crossed with our new batch of youngsters, we're just going to see us continue to win next gen over the next few years. So, my initial plan was to show you the Fulham and Aston Villa games to finish up the season, but what we're going to do is show you the Man United game, relegated Man United. Let's have a look what's going on here. Managers. So they started the season with Unai Emery. He lasted 118 days before he was sacked. Adam Lawrence then spent a month basically as a caretaker manager and was replaced by this chap Marcelino. He was formerly at Lens and Iber, Vigo, Marseille, Bilbao, so he's got plenty of experience. Doesn't look too bad, but he hasn't been able to turn the ship around. And what's his contract? Another 2 years, 155,000 a week. Nice. So if we have a look at security jobs, he is the most insecure of insecure managers. Chelsea have just recently got rid of their manager. Was it Inzaghi? Simeone Inzaghi's just got sacked as well. So, a bit of ups and downs, and certainly for Manchester United, they are down. So we have a look at their schedule. They have not had many wins all year. Well, they had a pretty good January, but for the most part, if it weren't for the Europa League, they would have had very few wins at all. So, although they did win back-to-back games there. I wonder if that was the new manager bounce. Most likely. So they could be through their third manager this season. He doesn't make the end of season, which I'm guessing he won't. Right, we also, because we qualify for the Champions League, get our initial wage budgets, and there it is, £1.4 million per week and a £38.1 million budget, which isn't too bad considering I've already spent $20 million of it, I'm guessing, on Lenny OK. So the others are probably split more over time. Like Elliot Leonard's $5 million up front and then 17 going forwards. Right, I'm going to get us through to the Manchester United game now, and we'll see you kick off. So for the last time for you this season, the penultimate time this season, the team's picked is Alfredo in goal, DC Dilbert, Dodlick and Davis. All the Ds make up the back four. Kobayashi and Garcia Sanchez in front. Mihajlovic, Casadei and Clay are the wings. And Rodriguez is the striker. So Casadei's actually the attacking midfielder, but there we go. The absolute nothing game here. At best we can go third, but that all depends on Liverpool. Jadon Sancho. I bet the game thinks he's really good. Trubin, Scalvani, Timber. They've got some players, haven't they? They signed Hondi, he's a 19-year-old. They signed him from Birmingham, I think. I was interested, but never going to be able to compete. Right, a little encouragement there, see if we can get something out of this game. Not bothered whether we do or don't. Play with a corner. We've got no real targets in there. Oh, that's an offside goal apparently. Lovely finish from him. Liverpool that storming. 35 minutes, 3-0 up. Yeah, we have goals disallowed. Man United's will all be given. For goodness sakes. They've made 2 subs in the first half. And Dietrich, what has gone on there? Another one. Dodlek to Kobayashi to Davies. Centres. He's been pushed down, hauled down. Filthy, filthy delict. Which way is the keeper going to save this? He's not. Casadei smacks that one top corner. His 13th goal of the season. Absolutely blasted, this commentary said. We take a lead, and here's Casadei to Davies to Garcia Sanchez. It's offside. Open up your back pocket, slip in a few more notes. Go on. No, you didn't. You didn't accept the bribe this time. Terrible angle for both the goal and the replay. But it's 2-0. A 2-minute double. Right. Casadei's given everything, has he? So Cabrera can come on there. We've got some booked players, so Mendes can come off with Kobayashi as a deep line playmaker. We could do Sadler for Garcia and Brennan for Clay. No, well, oh, hold on, no. I've got an experiment going on. So undo that. Right, let's start again. We'll start with Brennan for Casadei. And we'll do that. Sadler there. Mendes there. He becomes a deep line playmaker. And I suppose Kanda for Dolbeck. There we go. Subs done. Yellow cards taken off. Just seeing if Clay can do anything. I've started training him on the left. It's beginning of the season. Him and Brennan were so close to one another. I don't know about back pockets and filling out with cash. Perhaps we've been doing this today. Oh no, we haven't. That's alright. He's an almost honest ref, this guy. Dilbert manages to block that shot, or a header, or whatever. Shea Lacey. Mark Gahey as well. Dear oh dear. They've spent some dough, haven't they? What does spending dough do for you? Gets you relegated. Right, blow up now, ref. Just blow up, referee. We don't need to see this. We don't need a 2-2. Oh dear, come on. Look, they're going back. That's 95. Blow up. Play to Mendes. Mendes, it's the bar. Stunning strike from him. There we go, full time. We've taken the W. Yeah, like anyone says that. We've taken the win. Oh, we've gone above Liverpool. What happened there then? When did that happen? No idea. Right. I'll play the last game off camera. We'll meet back up at the end of the season review, and then we'll discuss my thoughts for our summer transfer window. We're nothing if we're not consistent. But last year we had 79 points from our 38 games, and we got 79 points this year. So goal difference has gone up. We were slightly better in defence, certainly better going forward, but we managed to draw a number of games, whereas last season we had an extra win. But all in all, that's not too bad. And if we have actually look at the league table, Arsenal won it with 91, City was second with 85, and then it came us. So I have to say it was a pretty decent season. Play was right up there for assists with 13. Alfredo got 13 clean sheets, and yeah, Garcia Sanchez, a ball-winning midfielder, picked up a lot of bookings. Surprising, eh? But yeah, that's it. Season's over, and we've got Champions League football. Budgets are in. We've got 38 million to spend, so we've got loads of money in the bank. Projection doesn't look too bad for next year. We're only going to lose 10 million apparently, and we'll be a year closer to the new stadium. But more importantly, I reckon 3 big signings, and we can really push on for that league. And here it is, the end of season review. Our super stunning signing of the season was Alfredo. £6.5 million, 43 games, a 7.08, no goals, no assists. Cabrera has just won the Young Player of the Season to go with his Next Gen award. Yeah, he's got an A plus on that, 6 million. That probably been my star signing. Play, £14 million purchase, 17 assists and 9 goals. Not a bad season for him. Alberto Morero, who came over from SH Port in China, didn't do too badly either. Zach Davis, I'm really high on him. He's looking better and better. Rolf Morton Bush was a director of football signing. And then, yeah, Naipan came to me early and says, I can't settle, put me on the list, which we did do. Dodlek, same as an attacking fullback. I've played him mostly as a centre-back, so who knows what's going to happen there. Mitsusaki Kobayashi, I really like. He's one of the ones that are ring-fenced that we would never get, not looking to get rid of. I like Ilka Dilbert, another wonder kidlet. Mario Mendes probably on his way out. Rodrigo Daneman and Roldan probably following him out the door as well. So, yeah, there's a number of players there. And I'm particularly impressed with William Cabrera. Okay, so we were attempting to avoid relegation. We finished third. We're in the Champions League again. Average home fans is 7,500, which we're going to have again next year. But we will be moving this time next year to our new stadium. Moments to remember. Champions League. We won 5-0 and 5-0 in the first 2 games. Finances. The sponsorship was up hugely, £15 million. Hopefully we're going to get some more there. Broadcast revenue down, no idea why. Corporate hospitality up. Competition prize money up. Matchday commercial up. So Brennan sold most shirts. Molero, Casadei, Rodriguez, and Naipan actually was one of the more popular ones. So our reputation is 3.5 stars, so fingers crossed we get that extra half star. Turn us into a 4-star team. And yeah, there we go. So we started the season pretty much. We didn't actually start like that. After a couple of games, that's what we switched to. And we can see that Lenny Yoro, he's probably one that's going to be going out the door. Was good. Davies, good. Yeah, Casadei. He's another one that I'm not sure on. Clay's done really well there. Mahalalov came in as a left back and has now made himself into a left winger, but with 2 new left wingers coming in, who knows where he's going to end up. And what have we got? Highest transfer received. Garang Cool. We received 27.38 million for him. We signed him on a free, didn't we? So that was a pretty decent bit of business after 34 games. He's played quite well out in Saudi. Fans player of the season, young player of the season was William Cabrera. Signing of the season, Alfredo. Goal of the season, Moliero. Cabrera the top goal scorer. Clay with a couple of awards for assists and man of the match is. And there we have it. And that was the season that was. Next generation. Yes, we've got a young side. Now, looking at the squad, who have we got out of contract? So, Hoth, O'Neill, Tyone, they'll all be gone. Oh, Nyoni, sorry, won't be gone because he's got another year. Chancel Kanda, I've played him quite a bit towards the end of the season. If we have a look at his development, it has gone up after it did drop dramatically there. So the key thing for him is in 16 days he's going to be homegrown at the club. So he has that benefit. He'll be free to register. There's Garcia Sanchez is going to be in a similar boat. He's got 41 days and he'll be there. There'll be a couple of players that are under 21 and within a few hundred days that won't need to be registered. So in that aspect, it's going to make life a whole lot easier getting these players into the Champions League squad. But we'll see how it all goes. The rest of the squad, the positions, we need another goalkeeper. Bush was an adequate backup. He's played a couple of times. Alfredo, yes, I'm happy with him, but at 76 grand a week, he's not he's not as good as that suggests. So it might be that we get rid of him. Danneman, I'm open to offers. He's done all right, no problem. He's still got bags of potential. He's still only 20, so there's a chance there. Lenny Yoro, is he ever going to improve? I don't know. He's 6'4", good jumping reach, good headed. We ought to consider carry on with him. We'll see. Up in the air with him. Cyril Beading, once he comes back, he's going to go out. If he comes back, hopefully. Wasn't there a clause? No, there wasn't a clause. That's a shame. So Beading will be on the transfer list and hopefully out of here. Hoff, he's out of contract anyway. Dodlek, quite happy with him. Sadler, he's an adequate squad player. Kobayashi, wrapped in cotton wool, he's one of the stars. Clay, I like him. We'll see what happens. Cesar Casadei, if we get an offer for him, he can go. He doesn't actually fit into any of the formation we want to play. The 4-2-3-1 doesn't really fit into that. Halseth Naipan, I would like to have for him to have stuck around, but he's unhappy, so we'll let him go. Mario Mendes, up in the air. Byrne, I'm quite happy to let him go. Valerio, if someone offers him, he's got a release clause, so perhaps somebody will and he can go. Cabrera, I want to keep hold of. He looks very good. Mahalalov, I'm quite happy with him, but he can obviously go if needs be. He is a utility man who can cover everywhere. Alan Cisse is now going on the transfer list because I don't really care if he's unhappy or not. I'm not paying the $7 million to West Ham for him. And then Roldan, I don't think he's going to make it. So we'll get rid of him. Ricardo Rodriguez, yes, I'm very happy with him. So if we can get rid of 2 or 3 players, bring in a bunch of cash, then we can certainly look to get the goalkeeper, the centre back, and we'll see what else we might go for. It may be another striker. Obviously, we've got 2 wonder kids, although Rodriguez is no longer a wonder kid, is he? He's now a perfectionist striker. So we'll see. But that's that for the time being. We will fast forward and I'll come back as when we've got some transfer news. Okay, the first updates of summer then. Shamar Reitman, we had a massive offer in for him and it was accepted. We offered him a boatload of cash and he said yes to that. But Byrne, I was doing it with the player exchange and Byrne couldn't agree a contract, so the deal fell through. So I immediately changed it without Byrne involved and the board wouldn't let me have as much money. What a player he could have been for us. But instead, he's gone to Newcastle United, so it just makes them a little bit better. As a result of that, Byrne has now gone 23.5 million to Brighton. So we made a bit of a profit on him. That means we've now got a budget of 41.5 million. Because I've dumped a load into the wage budget there. I find it hard to believe that we're actually paying that much now. And transfer-wise, it's the 5 youngsters have come into the club and we've not seen anyone else leave. So, yeah, we've missed out on that first magnificent player. So, as you saw there, we are actually in for Dennis Seaman. Just waiting for scout reports and whatnot to come through now. So, fingers crossed, that could be our first signing. Should he sign, I've got a suspicion I'm going to get rid of Alfredo, but I just feel he's going to be better than Alfredo. There's a potential whole star better. It might be half a star. We'll find out soon enough, as and when the scouts come back. Right, that's it for the time being. We'll get through to probably the 1st of July, see if there's any freebies, and then scour the world for some centre-backs. Well, it's a miserable summer. We're struggling. Out the door, sold Burn right at the back end there. Naipan, Nayani's gone on loan. Roldan's gone to Argentina for 6.5 million. Who says Argentina? Yes, look at that. Look at me. Gets in the right country. Agios has gone to Saudi. Mendes on loan to America in Mexico. Holst has gone back to Denmark, to Copenhagen on loan. Casadai's gone to Napoli on loan. And Julie's gone out to St. Pauli on loan. So we've got a number of loan fees. Some of those have got optional future fees. And yeah, we've raised 51 million through that. We've spent that on Kuwan, a centre-back. He's 6'4". He's Brazilian. He hasn't yet to earn a cap. His second venture over to... No, third venture. He's been to Portugal twice and now with us. So he's played for Porto and a number of clubs in and around the lower Portuguese leagues, along with Famicao, whatever it might be. We then signed Ryan Tiernan, an 18-year-old, 6'6" centre-back. He's young enough that he's going to become eligible with us. One of the reasons we splashed the cash. The scouts had him very highly rated, so we'll see what happens with him. And then we've brought in Ricardo Simoles, a Portuguese left winger, plenty of pace, and he was cheap, 20 million. He says cheap, it's 20 million. So he's come in there. He's had a previous experience in England with Watford, so does that mean he can speak a bit of the language? Basic English, look, so that's always a bonus. So we do have a bid in for Dennis Seaman, waiting for Stuttgart to find a replacement. I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're just digging their heels in. We've tried to sign a couple of other goalkeepers, but nothing is happening. And I'm gutted to have missed out on this guy, Diego Hernandez, a fullback, play on both sides. My scouts has him highly rated, and for some reason he's gone to Tottenham. So there we have it. Right, that's that for the time being. I am still looking for probably another centre back, although I've brought two in now, so it's the goalkeeper position now is the key one. We really need Dennis Seaman in. If he doesn't come in, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I haven't really got a plan C. We'll see you closer to the end of the summer. Okay, take two. We've finished our transfer window. Well, not quite the window. Certainly the summer. Wheeling and dealing. At the moment, we've got good team cohesion and club atmosphere, and managerial support is very good. So that's, I was about to say good. The media prediction is 10th. We have our 4-star continental reputation, and the bookies have us as 10th at 150 to 1. So, and our best player, no, that's the guy I was trying to buy, has dropped down here. He was right up a lot higher, so David Washington and Bernard Brenninger are our two main men. If we have a look at transfers, we let go Bobby Haynes and Cyril Beading on loan, and we spent big. We brought in the aforementioned David Washington from Nottingham Forest. We'll just cover the bit where it says out for 5 to 3 weeks, or 5 days to 3 weeks. We have actually started the season, but we signed him for a lot of money. He got injured in his first game, which is why he probably dropped down. The other big money signing was Renato Bonfin. He's a right back who can play defensive midfield. I bought him in defensive midfield duties. He's Brazilian. He's 20 years old, and hopefully can prove to be quite a decent player. We are in for one other player. I've no idea whether it's going to go through or not, but we're trying to get a goalkeeper, Joseph Bollman, a 22-year-old German. At the moment, we're in the work permit stage. Once that happens, we'll see if it actually goes through, because we're tight on the wage budget and transfer budget, so it might be that we're quick for a loan or two to payments to roll over. But other than that, we will be back for the Newcastle game, which is a little way into the season, and then we'll see if we Crystal Palace or Aston Villa, depending on how high they are in the league. Otherwise, it'll be Chelsea. Right, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow or after the weekend, depending on when this comes out.